Good evening, everyone. Check this out. I got my braces off. Alright. So I just want to talk about real quick my pre-order experience for Nintendo Switch 2. I managed to get the Mario Kart bundle along with the Switch 2 Pro controller from Best Buy. A lot of you motherfuckers that were chanting drop the price and who's gonna buy this, you guys are all fucking liars, because that shit sold out in seconds. So I want to let you guys know about my experience real quick. So first off, I was watching Jake Randall's live stream on YouTube to keep myself updated on how to I guess get this shit rolling and what would be the best way to optimize my chances of getting a Switch 2. So thank you very much, Jake Randall. You can find him on Twitter and YouTube. But so yeah, like so I live on the West Coast, Pacific Standard Time. So like around 8:30 I had 4 windows up. One was Jake Randall's live stream, the other one was the Walmart window, the other one Best Buy, and then the other one Target. So the GameStop one didn't go live until the next day, store opening. I think it was like 9 a.m. or 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. But either way, I didn't get a chance to experience the GameStop pre-orders because I already managed to get mine the night prior. And I wasn't looking to get a second Switch or anything like that. But anywho, so I had the Walmart one up, I had the Best Buy one up, and I had the Target one up. And the one that you had to be more actively on was the Target one, because that one's like first come first serve, and there was no like queue or anything like that. So it's kind of like a rush to so you can fill their cart up. That one was horrendous because like on the website, on the full web browser version of the Target shopping website, I managed to get it into my cart, but each time I tried to, it didn't allow me to submit anything, and I had to update my shipping address, which I thought I already did prior, but I guess not. And a lot of people on Jake Randall's live stream were saying to try the mobile version, and I managed to get it up and running on my app, and I still had it in my cart. And it kept asking me to submit payment, which I did, and then I entered my credit card number. And then I don't know if it was because of a verification reason, but it would ask me to type in my credit card number, even though it was already saved as a saved payment method. But it kept doing that, and it would load, and then it would just go back to the screen, or it would give an error. Same thing with the web browser. So like that was a no-go. I tried like at least 100 times. Apparently on the live stream, people are like, oh, on the 500th time you can try it out. So that was like pretty shitty, and I got worried because I kept pressing submit payment. So I was like, am I getting charged for each one, or am I gonna get dinged for like a credit card fraud, and I won't be able to, and I'd have to mess with that with my bank, and then that would cause me to not be able to grab a Switch 2. But fortunately that wasn't the case, because I guess the Target payment server wasn't communicating with my account. It was just, I guess, too over flooded. I didn't even get a chance to switch over to PayPal. That's like, even going back to check my payment details, like it would just kick me out completely on the web browser version of Target. So next up is Walmart. I managed to jump in line like around 8:59 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I was waiting for like a good, I think it was like 45 minutes. No, not even, probably like half an hour, until like I got my chance to get into the purchase page, and I put the Switch 2 Mario Kart bundle and the Pro. Actually, no. Another thing is what Kit and Krista from their podcast, they mentioned, and as well as Jake Randall, that focus only on one transaction for only the Switch 2, and then any accessories do it on a separate transaction. That way, it lessens the chance of something getting fucked up. Because if one of the 10 accessories that you want isn't in stock, or like it's pulled out, then that can cancel your whole order. So I was focused initially only on getting the Switch 2 Mario Kart bundle. And then for Walmart, for some reason, like I managed to get into the pay page or whatever, and I was clicking purchase to purchase it or whatever, and it kept saying there was technical issues. I'm like, what the fuck? And it had a timer from going from, I think it was like 15 minutes for you to select what you want and purchase. And I was worried. I was like, fuck, like I'm not gonna. And this was when I wasn't sure if I was getting the Best Buy because I was in line for a Best Buy too, but I wasn't sure if I was gonna get in or not. I'm like, damn it, I'm here. Like, what the fuck, man? Why isn't it letting me purchase it? But before the 15 minutes were up, I did manage to get into the Best Buy purchase page, and that transaction went really smoothly. I made a first transaction for just the Mario Kart World bundle Switch 2, and then eventually I did the pay in 4 PayPal installments. I'm always gonna opt in for like the pay in 4 installments because there's no backdraw to my credit score, and like it's easier on my wallet. I did have the amount straight up, but like I'm like, why do that to myself? It's always, I guess, better to just spread it out if there's no interest and they don't ding your credit. But yeah, and then I managed to get the Switch 2 Pro controller. Initially on the Best Buy page I did not find it, but then I searched it again and it popped up, so put it in my cart, and I was in line to get it for like a good half hour, and then I put it in my cart, and then I got it through the pay in 4 installments. Best Buy, like for some reason, for nobody, it wasn't going up at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and like it took like a good half hour. But yeah, bots, scalpers, liars. But to be honest, I think most people are, I wouldn't say they're all hypocrites, but similar thing happened to the PS5 Pro. I don't even have a PS5 base. I haven't been into like PlayStation, so like the PS4, but apparently like the PS4 Pro like sold out pretty immediately, and it was hard to find for a while. But that was also because of the chip shortage during the pandemic, but also scalpers, bots, people say, because the PS5 Pro was like, I think like $700, which is a pretty penny, because a lot of people I remember at the time were saying might as well just buy a PC at that point, which could be argued to be true or not, because a lot of the PlayStation exclusives do make their way to Steam like a year later. But for Nintendo, like now they hold their IPs in a gorilla grip. They're not letting that shit go. They won't even let like second party publishers work. They hardly ever let them work on their main IPs. Like the last thing we got was Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, the Sparks of Hope, and then also The Legend of Zelda Cadence of Hyrule. But yeah, I'm always gonna be a Nintendo fan, through and through. I'm glad I got my pre-order, and I really hope all of you guys managed to get your pre-orders as well. And if you didn't, don't fret. I'm sure there's gonna be and I keep following Jake Randall on Twitter, and I keep mentioning his name, but he just posted a video like for the people that didn't get a Switch 2, like what now? Apparently Walmart is restocking their pre-orders, and also like apparently, another thing I forgot to mention, like Target apparently was canceling, even the people who got through and managed to snag a pre-order through Target were getting their pre-orders canceled, which to be honest, now as I think about it, I'm pretty glad I wasn't managed to go through with Target or whatever. Like I kept getting I kept getting booted out of the pay screen, which in hindsight I'm glad. And initially my go-to store was Best Buy because of their like return policy and all that stuff. I didn't see an option to add like additional insurance on your device, but who knows, maybe I'll take a second look at it, because I know Walmart was offering addition, like their Allstate drop insurance or whatever. It was like $60, and I opted in for it when I thought I was gonna be able to get it, whatever. But yeah, so I got my Switch 2. Now we just play the waiting game, and little over a month, because as of right now it's April 27th. So please don't give in to the scalpers. There will be restocks. Just follow Warrior64 on Twitter, WARIO64. I had to spell that out because I don't think I pronounced it right. Nintendo Wire, that's another Twitter account. And for the millionth time, Jake Randall on Twitter and YouTube. But yeah, good luck out there, and like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments whether or not you were managed to snag a Switch 2, or if you need any advice or where to go to, or let me know your experience, your hectic experience. But yeah, next up is just waiting. Have a good one. Bye.